Andrea, welcome back to the channel. So, guys, just a really quick one. And this is a really interesting debate to have. So, in all the chaos, Deb and I will flick each other emails of what we've found, either when we can't sleep at night or it's come across your desk. You sent me a really interesting one of people misunderstanding duty of care. And I didn't realise duty of care is more a organisational level, not a participant level.
Can be both, though.
Yeah.
It can be both. I've actually forgotten that article.
So it was
It's a little while ago since I sent it to you, I think. I've had such a big week this week. It's been madness. So
I think it got sent to my Hotmail.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and risk. It was risk. Duty of care versus
Dignity of risk.
Dignity of risk. Yes.
Thank you.
So and duty of care can be, it's hard to walk that professional line sometimes, and being a person-centered industry, that professional line it'll always be a wiggly line. It's never a straight line. And it depends on your participant, depends on the activity, all kinds of things like that. But dignity of risk is where, they may make a choice that you would think, well, no, that's not a good idea, we won't do that. But that's not your decision to make. The decision for you to make is to give them the pros and cons of that. And then give them a proactive choice of what they want to do. And for some people, they'll get into a loop and they'll consistently want to do this, and and that can cause quite a bit of anxiety for that person. So talking through that and the whys. Sometimes I always heard that you've got to ask why 7 times before you get right down to the actual thing that's going on. So why do you want to do that? But why? And as
not the toddler 15 times where it's...
Well, as mothers, we know why can be a bit wearing. But that's how they learn. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We are teachers of understanding and making proactive choices.
Yeah.
And if they still decide, after all the pros and cons are explained, if they still decide to do that, it's our job then to ensure that the risk is minimised. Write it down. Write it all down. Write down everything you've done. So keep your notes. This is where your case learning is most important.
And that's what we said, document
absolutely
in 5 years' time.
Document the hell out of that, because this is a risk that you're not agreeing with. You're understanding the true risk in it. You've tried to explain it. They haven't understood it. They still want to do it. And yes, you can go through that process with them, but make sure you document everything that you've done in case it all comes apart and you end up with an ambulance call out. Because that happens.
It does. And it might be someone who, like myself, has a seizure disorder, it might be epilepsy, it might be...
And then FND. All of a sudden your job's up. Your job can be, and your cards can be in question, and this is where the documentation will save you. You've really got to document the hell out of that.
They might be on a day trip to a theme park and decide to go on the roller coaster, though they've got that this is not suitable for someone with seizure disorder, epilepsy, photosensitive.
And that's where risk management comes in, and risk management and risk benefit comes in. Like someone, I had a client that absolutely loved the adrenaline rush of, oh God, it's Friday. What are those things? Roller coasters.
Yeah.
Fridays, I'm no good on a Friday. I struggle on a Friday because my brain's been working so hard all week.
Yeah.
But, and he loved the rush of those roller coasters. Just loved it. So for him, the risk benefit of that was getting that adrenaline punch and getting that feeling of exhilaration. But someone else sort of just come off there and thrown up and just been cooked for the rest of the day. So it's something that you have to really, you know,
And
you really have to look at it.
And that to me seems like he was making healthy choices. He wasn't putting his support worker at risk.
No.
He was making the healthy choice to go, yeah, I'm an adrenaline run here. I'm not going to put myself at risk, make unwise choices.
No, that's right, and that's where the understanding of the support worker comes in, to know your client and know your participant and know what they really enjoy, what gets them going, you
Exactly.
know, and if they want to try new things,
Oops, sorry.
go through the pros and cons, you know, just do all of that. Your duty of care comes down to ensuring that the risks that they take are explained to them as much as possible.
Exactly.
So we have another friend here called Bob. We're going to call her Bob.
For myself. So I will leave it there. I will
Yep.
see Deb tomorrow. And guys, again, it really helps the channel if you subscribe. And thank you
Subscribe,
as well.
subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe, comment. Life update episode coming soon with your shed. Also, but I do have
It's an office now.
I do have the shed reveal available to all tiers, including free patrons as well.
That was hard work, honestly. There was a lot of weekends in there, but not too many injuries. We did pretty well. We only had one busted thumb through all of that.
That's impressive for a... Okay, guys, we will leave it there.
Okay,
Good,
bye.
see ya.